Kumusta na, ambassadors? Welcome to Yakap Listening Post.
A safe space for mental health.
I am Alon,
And I am Lyra,
your hosts for today. Episode 4 is here, entitled Love as a Daily Practice, Celebrating Love in All Its Forms. But first, we just want to remind everyone that our Kwentong Yakap box is still open.
All submissions to the Kwentong Yakap box are safe, confidential, and handled only by the Guidance Office. Your stories and concerns are respected and protected. Just kindly fill out all the information needed to help the Guidance Office reach out in cases where your concern may require counseling or support. Your honesty helps us understand you better, and your safety will always be our priority. Again, to all our Yakap ambassadors, thank you, and we're glad you're here.
Yeah, so today's episode is called Love as a Daily Practice, Celebrating Love in All Its Forms. So, happy Hearts Month, everyone. So before February ends, the month that the world often associates with hearts, roses, and Valentine's Day, Yakap is here to create something a little special. This episode is dedicated to love. This isn't just about the love we usually think. It's about the love we live out every day at home, in school, in our friendship, ourselves, and in our faith.
So, to deepen today's conversation, we're truly honored to be joined by someone who lives out the heart of this episode, both inside and outside the school. So, ang ating special guest is an elementary teacher who shapes young minds with patience and purpose, and beyond school, a devoted father who leads his family with love, compassion, and integrity.
Yeah, so through his work in the classroom and his life at home, he reminds us that love isn't just something we talk about, it's something we practice. His experiences reflect the very essence of our episode today.
So, ambassadors, please join us in welcoming Sir Kier Nasis. So, thank you for being with us today, sir.
Thank you so much.
We're
Yes.
excited to learn from your insights and experiences.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, without further ado, let's now start with our very first segment, where love first begins.
Okay, ayan. So, love can start at one place. And yes, what you're thinking is correct. Love starts at home, sa ating mga tahanan. For many young people, home is where they first learn what love looks like.
Pero ambassadors, love at home is imperfect. So alam natin yan lahat. Pero it's about presence, being listened to, corrected with care, and nasusuportahan tayo even during difficult moments. And natutulungan tayong students to develop emotional security and confidence.
So, Sir Kier, for our first question, bilang isang loving father and husband in your family, can you share with us how love at home in ways that your family can really feel and understand?
So before I answer siguro, I'd like to greet our Yakap listeners. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm happy to share my experiences as in line to the topic.
Yes.
So let's go back to the question. Love at home in ways that our family can really feel and understand. Siguro, very important sa family yung you spend time talaga with one another. Kasi the more you spend time with one another, the deeper the relationship is. No? Kasi nga, pag walang yun nga, on the other hand, or sa baliktaran niya, pag walang time, walang nabibuild na relationship. No? So, you have to give time. May mga nagsasabi na you have to find time to do this, find time to do that. But it's not really correct to find time. Kasi if you're gonna find time, wala kang makikita. But if you give time, intentional, nagbigay ka talaga ng oras, then that's the time na talagang magkakaroon ng time.
Yes.
So, very important yon in developing relationship. Yung time talaga.
That's exactly, no? That's all right. That's great.
So, ayun. So, now we're done naman sa home. So, moving on naman tayo sa school. So, love can also show up in school spaces, especially in the classroom.
So, teachers who choose empathy, classmates who includes others, and promote kindness all contribute to a student's emotional growth. So, Sir Kier, as an elementary teacher, how do you model love in the classroom setting? Even in simple ways. since school becomes our second home?
Well, kasi sometimes we define love as sweet eh.
Yes.
Laging, kumbaga parang pag sinabing love, laging matamis yan.
Mm-mm.
Pero on the other hand, sa kabilang banda, pag mahal mo kasi ang isang tao, or pag mahal mo, sa setting ng mga bata, if you love people,
Mm-mm.
you show care to them. You
Yes.
show compassion, no? You especially in a way of discipline, kasi as also a discipline associate, talagang masakit ang
Yun.
disiplina,
Yun po,
no?
yes.
Masakit ang disiplina, pero it's one phases of love eh.
Mm-mm.
Kasi nga 'di ba, pag mahal mo yung tao, papakita mo yung ano mo sa kanya, yung
Yes.
kanyang what they call this, yung concern mo.
Yes.
At yung concern mo, minsan, hindi matamis. Minsan,
Mm-mm.
masakit.
Mm-mm.
But it's still love.
Yes.
No? So, as teacher, yun, I show my love through discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah.
So, thank you for your great insights, sir. So, now let's move on to our next segment. So, we've talked about love at home, at school, pero huwag natin kalimutan yung sarili natin. Ang self-love.
Yeah, so love also begins within us, in the way we speak to ourselves and care for our own needs.
So, hindi selfish ang pagkakaroon ng self-love. So, it's about choosing compassion over criticism, setting healthy boundaries, and giving ourselves the same kindness we so easily give to others. So, ngayon, Sir Kier, some students struggle with negative self-talk. So, and that inner voice can be really harsh. So, what would you advise to these students po?
Siguro when it comes to self-love, well, sabi sa Bible, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Yes.
So, loving yourself doesn't necessarily mean na magiging narcissistic ka.
Yes,
Hindi naman yung sobrang taas ng tingin mo sa sarili mo.
Yes.
So, sobrang pagmamahal mo sa sarili mo, wala ka nang ibang iisip kundi sarili mo. It's not that kind of love. When we say, in my perspective, pagdating sa self-love, siguro, it's the way you develop yourself. It's how you handle the circumstances that you are facing. Kasi napaka harsh, napaka rude ng mundo, ng paligid natin. And being kind to yourself is it's also a good thing. Naalala ko nung si David, si King David sa Bible. When he was really in yung pinakamababang aspeto ng buhay. Nung wala nang taong mag-i-encourage sa kanya, he encouraged himself. So, I think that's one of the ways how you demonstrate your self-love.
Yes.
Pero syempre, pero kasi ang turo sa atin ng Lord, you have to love the Lord with all your heart
Yes.
and love your neighbor. It's not necessarily or not really focused on the self-love. Kasi I believe na pag tayo pinuno ng pag-ibig ng Panginoon, mag-overflow yun sa buhay natin. And people around us will also experience that kind of love. And that love is not love that comes from you. It's a love that comes from God. So the more you love God, then the more you love people. So yung love mo sa sarili, it will follow. It will follow. So kasi given na yun talagang mahal talaga natin yung mga sarili natin. But for those students na parang minamaliit nila yung sarili nila, well, I would say na tingnan mo na lang yung sarili mo as unique person.
Yes, that's correct.
Ikaw lang ang merong ganyang
Yes,
genes,
oh my
ikaw lang ang merong ganyang thumb mark.
Yes.
That means you're really special.
Right.
So you're a special person.
Yes. You're special, guys.
Ambassadors, we are all special.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Kier, for sharing those wonderful insights po. So let's now move on to our very last segment na po. So about naman sa growing through love. So let's talk about how love contributes to emotional growth. And of course, our episode today focuses about love as a daily commitment. So ito naman kung how we can practice it daily. So
Okay, so love helps us grow emotionally by teaching us how to manage feelings, communicate honestly, and care for others while also caring for ourselves. So, Sir Kier, in your experience, how does practicing love daily help with emotional and mental well-being, especially for students na nakikinig ngayon and who find love challenging? What would you say to students who find it hard to practice love consistently?
Mahirap talagang magmahal.
Yes. Totoo
Mahirap
yan.
talaga. That's very it's yan again like I said, it's a sweet word.
Yes.
Pero when it comes to practice, it's really difficult, especially to those people who are really unlovable.
Mm-mm.
Madaling mahalin yung mga taong nagmamahal din sa'yo, pero yung mga taong, di ba, sobrang nakakainis, wala pang ginagawa, naiinis ka na, mahirap sila mahalin.
Yes.
And that's what love is. Talagang kailangan mong practice yung pagmamahal, no matter how difficult it is. No? Well, una, siya ay commandment ni Lord.
Yes,
You
po.
should
Yes, po.
love God, love people. Pero, yun nga let's always remember na hindi tayo yung unang nagmahal.
Mm-mm.
Si Lord ang unang nagmahal sa atin. So, if God loves people, sino tayo para hindi nagmahal?
Mm-mm.
Diba? So, mahirap magmahal, pero nasa ano yan yun nga, gaya na rin nasabi ko kanina, we have to be filled with the love of God.
Yes.
And that love will overflow to people naturally. Hindi mo kailangang hindi mo kailangang pilitin yung sarili mo magmahal kasi
Yes.
that will come out naturally.
So, yeah.
All right. So, yun nga, it's true na love it really isn't easy.
Yes.
Sweet word man siya, pero hindi ganoon kadali.
It's really
It's
hard.
really easy to say, it's really easy to hear, pero it's not easy. Okay. So, ayan, let this be a reminder din na in the community, nakikita rin natin yung love through service, empathy, and being mindful of how our actions affect others, and mas lalo na sa relationship natin with God. So, love is practiced through prayer, reflection, gratitude, and living out values like compassion and forgiveness.
So, as we close this episode, we invite you to reflect on this. Love, it doesn't always have to be social, bongga, or loud to matter. It can be a sweet word, but it's not easy. And, ayun nga, sabi nga ni Sir Kier na kailangan muna natin ma-overflow or like si God ang nagbibigay sa atin ng love. So, let's just, give love to everyone.
Yeah. So, sometimes love is simply showing up. No? So, choosing kindness, understanding, and care in ordinary moments. So, sobrang lawak ng concept ng love. Sobrang daming ways to feel, to give, and to receive love. You know, sabi nga nila, love is in the air.
Yes, love is in the air. So when love becomes a daily practice, it transforms not only our relationship, but also how we see ourselves in the world around us.
So with that, thank you so
Thank you
much,
so
Sir
much
Kier,
din.
for sharing your insights
Yes.
with us today. So we had so much fun being with you
Yes.
today.
Thank you. Thank you
So,
so much, guys.
before everything else po, we want to ask kung ano po yung gusto nyo ibigay sa mga students or like a little advice about this topic or like a reminder lang po.
Final message.
Yes.
Final message. Huwag kayong matakot magmahal. Huwag mapagod magmahal. Kasi pag nagmahal ka, kahit kailan di ka matatalo. Lagi kang panalo pag magmahal.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so heartwarming. So ayan, reminder ambassadors that love The love you practice daily at home, in school, in your community, and with God has the power to shape who you are becoming.
So take care and choose love every day.
Yeah, so this was episode 4 of Yakap Listening Post Mental Health Podcast. Valentine's Special, Love as a Daily Practice Celebrating Love in All Its Forms.
May this podcast serve as a yakap sa inyo, ambassadors. Our Kwentong Yakap box is still open. Dito sa Yakap Listening Post,
We are your ally, kaagapay, at patnubay.
Thank you so much, sir! Thank you po.